There's a door that's open. Wow, that's a tight squeeze. Okay, so it is clear. It is a tight squeeze here. Hello everyone, welcome back to another FSD supervised video. Today we are in the garage parking and we're gonna head out for a downtown test. I just chose a few waypoints over here. I just used what is it called? I'm feeling lucky, and I just picked a few waypoints. So we're gonna test it out and see how it goes. Um, yeah, so far I'm really enjoying FSD here. Is it gonna pick the right exit over here? That's gonna be wild if it does this by itself. Excellent. This is exactly what I wanted. Ooh, and I gotta stop here. There's a barrier that it doesn't see. I've previously hit this barrier, believe me or not. Um, so yeah, there you go, a disengagement. It doesn't see the barrier to exit the garage. That's weird. The parking garage. Ooh, I'm having some issues with my HDMI extract here. I'm just gonna do a quick reset. Hopefully that will fix things up. So yeah, um, if you folks haven't followed me yet, my name is Nart, and I go by Cold Envy, and I do a lot of snow testing in FSD. I live in Calgary, Alberta, and yeah, we're coming up to a winter season here so soon. So I'm gonna be swapping to my winters, and I'll be doing a bunch of videos for FSD version 14.1.4 that I currently have. It looks like we will be getting a new version soon, and bear with me over here just because my screen is resetting. Give it a few minutes. Sometimes it does throw off the navigation when you do this, but I think it's working right now, so we should be good. Ooh, and we are entering a garage or back alley way. Here we go, my recording's back now. So let's see, what do we have for parking over here? So we've got it as a standard speed profile and parking lot. I think I might stick to street parking for these waypoints just because we're doing some downtown tests. It doesn't really see these humps. Doesn't slow down for them, so we're continually driving at 18 kilometers an hour on them. And it does choose to go through the alley. It's going to be a hard one here just to... Wow, okay. It didn't notice any cars coming in from the sides, so this is very interesting. I've never drove in the alley in downtown. So we should be taking a right over here. Well, actually, we're going straight ahead even after this. So I did notice so far with my with this version, there is some hesitancy around close by objects. Like, it does start, braking harshly on them. It's clear on the left and the right, so it's gonna go through this street as well. I like how it slows down whenever there's like a ramp to go up on or down. The only thing I noticed is that, and I was driving on my way to work today, and in downtown, and on one of the right turns that I took, there was a pedestrian, but they were very far away from the crosswalk. So, and the car was deciding to stop, which, if you look at version 13, it wouldn't really do that. I'm just gonna twist the camera here so that you guys can see on the screen the cars coming in from the right. We do have pedestrians nearing by as well to do this cross, so we are probably blocking their way. Is it gonna commit here? It does inch forward, and then it's gonna go. So yeah, a little bit a little bit of weird maneuver. There's a car with a person coming out of the car right now. It doesn't really slow down or harsh brake for it, so this is going very well so far. We're still in the alleyway over here. There's some tight squeezes here. It's doing it very well. I might actually change this to parking lot. Oh, we have a situation here where our car's trying to enter and we're kind of stuck here, so we're just going to get out of their way. It doesn't seem like it found a place to park, so I think I'm going to flip it back to street parking and let's see if it's going to park on the side of the road anywhere over here. The navigation's telling me now that it's going to go right, but we're indicating left. So I think what it's going to do, it's going to park right there between those two cars on the left once we do a left turn here. Let's see how it goes. And to be fair, like some of these destinations in downtown, they're just a shop on the side of the road. So like, really, you're expected to park anywhere like close by, on the side of the side of the road. Let's see if it's gonna pick this one. No, it doesn't. Let's see what's it gonna do here. Oh, it looks like it's going to rotate, probably, and turn around. So the navigation's saying to go left, but we are going right. Well, I think it skipped. Did it skip that destination? Is it going to the next one? I think so. All right, so that's weird. I thought it's gonna park at least. Maybe because I flipped over the parking option, it kind of decided to go off to the next destination. Oh, so it decides to go back now to that waypoint. Okay. It's just choosing a different way than what the navigation is saying, so it's confusing me a little bit. I'll fast you forward over here. So we're gonna turn right over here. There's an interesting scenario where we have some pedestrians crossing by. It finds a gap and it's gonna go for it. Excellent. And we're hitting some construction zone over here. Nothing really major. It's just a closure of a few lanes. So let's see how it does over here. This is an easy peasy one. Oh, a little bit of hesitancy there with the construction workers around. I felt some phantom braking. When we got the green light, we'll be able to turn around and get to that waypoint again and give it a shot. Choosing the first turning lane over here. Okay, so it just waited for that pedestrian to cross, and now we're gonna go for a right turn. Ooh, getting a little bit confused here with this. And oh, okay. I think it spotted that car coming in hot, so it wanted to pause and wait for it to pass. I didn't really see that car. It was reaction times are a little bit improved in this version. I feel like. So let's see what is it gonna do now. It's turning left. Hmm. It's indicating to go right here. That car realizes we want to squeeze in. There is a pedestrian on our right, so it's gonna wait for him to pass. It's inching forward in a very creepy way. Is it gonna try and squeeze itself in this alley over here? It does. All right. I don't think this is a very successful. Where is it gonna go? Is it actually going to enter to that parking lot? Oh my god! I've got it on street parking. Let's. I'm a little bit curious to see what's it planning here. There's a door that's open. Wow, that's a tight squeeze. The fact that it made that, even with that door open, is just crazy. And let's see what is it gonna do. Okay, it just chooses to park here in this elevated parking lot. Very cool. All right. I'd give that a pass, man. That's a freaking pass. All right, let's go out of here and go to our next destination. You know what I did for some of my waypoints? I've already shared this on X, but I've been uh, flagging a point of interest for like a destination that I go to. Oops, it's getting a little bit too close here. And then what I do is that where I like to park, I'm kind of like saving that spot on the navigation system, and then the car just drives me there and parks there. So um, let's see if it's gonna squeeze in over here. It does. Excellent. It does the same thing again going out. There were cars coming in from here when we are just entering, so I'm just a little bit cautious. Okay, so it is clear. It is a tight squeeze here. Wow, okay. I mean, if I'm driving myself, I would be driving that slow to make this the squeeze turn as well. So really good job for FSD navigating through these um, through these routes here. So there's no left. We are turning right, so that's okay. A little bit too cautious here. Let's see what's it planning. There's no cars on our right, and we should be turning into this right lane over here. Excellent, it does it very well. Happy with that. Yeah, just a tad too slow for that, but I'm okay with it. I've been also using Mad Max a lot, but I think Mad Max is good in certain places, certain areas. Highway, I think it's a little bit too fast for my liking. But yeah, you guys let me know in the comments below what do you think about the new speed profiles, and if you want me to test out anyone specifically. I like standard mostly. Standard's kind of like in between what I like. It overtakes when it needs to. If the car's too slow and on the certain lane that we're on, and so on and so forth. But yeah, it's not too crazy like Hurry or Mad Max. I find Hurry to be even like a little bit too much for me. If you folks haven't done yet, please hit like and please subscribe to my channel. It'll help me a lot. Thank you so much for those who've been commenting on my previous video with the first impressions. Um, Always very nice to hear from everyone who watches my videos. Any feedback on what else I can do to help accommodate? If you like the screen layout, the of the steering wheel and my HDMI extract, let me know in the comments below. Yeah, I'll fast forward over here. As a protected left turn, just turning to an unprotected one and just barely making it. I would have done the same thing. Excellent work, FSD. The other thing I noticed was also lane selection. Lane selection has become a little bit earlier, not like extremely early. Um, it's planning a little bit more ahead of the turn or intersection on which lane it has to be on. That's a very welcome behavior. I mean, it's nothing really crazy, but it's a good improvement. So our destination's on the left. Not too sure where is it gonna stop here. If it's going to try and loop around again for this area, I might just skip this just because it's a little bit trafficy. I did notice a little bit of a yo-yoing, I guess, like if you want to call it that. Like it doesn't when it stops, it kind of reverses back a little bit. There goes our windshield wiper, just because of the angle of the sun. Let's see where it's gonna stop here. Doesn't seem like there's a place for us to stop, so it's going to signal left. Maybe it's gonna circle around a bit. Hmm. Yeah, it seems like it's just gonna loop around. So I'm probably gonna skip this one, to be honest. I don't think we have a choice. Let's do that. Let's see if we can go for our next destination. Excellent job here, sticking to its lane. I can really see those folks that have got a Tesla in the previous few months and were on 13.2.9, was it? I think the latest refined one from version 13. I can see those folks if they go from just having that version and then going to 14.1, they might get a little bit of a setback on like, oh, I feel like this is very bad compared to what the previous version was. I can really see that that impression from those folks. Like I think you just have to look back a little bit on how Tesla releases these major revisions. They start off with a very rough release, and they take a few months, maybe a few weeks, and they work really hard on refining it. So give it a little bit of time. Sometimes you'll find improvements within the same dot release, like without even an update, just parking your car overnight and the next day driving it, you'll find that it's a little bit better. There is some sort of shadow updates that occurs in the background. I know Tesla doesn't say there is, but I really believe there is. It has happened in so many cases and with so many people. We got the green light now. Got a left turning lane over here. It still chooses to pick the closest one. Oh, I wonder what's it pausing on over here. I'm gonna push on the accelerator. It seems like that the way that motorcycle's been parked, just pointing outwards, and the cop being next to it, it seems like there was a lot of hesitancy there. So I had to push the accelerator there just a little bit. See, these kind of things you don't see in version 13. It just glides through it. And that's why it surprises me a lot, because I've been driving on version 13 such a long time, and it's been so perfect with situations like this. All right, so we're here at our destination. It's on our left or right? I think it's on our left. Let's see where it's going to park. Again, it doesn't seem like we have a designated parking area here. So I don't know what is it going to do. It does say parking garage. Huh. For a default parking, I'm not sure where's that parking garage. So I'm going to change it to oh, it doesn't have oh, I don't have a well, let's do curbside. I think curbside. Oh, curbside's just gonna park in the middle of the road here. Hmm. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to skip this one as well. So, folks, let me know in the comments below if you want me to test some more downtown destinations. Um, yeah, it's proving to be a little bit difficult here. I might need to set up a different route or try to find something that's a little bit more interesting. If you folks have any suggestions for Calgary downtown, also hit me up. I don't mind at all. Until then, I've got another highway video that's should be coming up either before or after this video, depending on how I edit them. Yeah, so till then, hope you folks have a nice day, and we'll see you in the next one.